Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are up to tier 6. Down to tier 6. Looking at my top 5 favourite tanks in the game. We've had a look at tier 10, tier 9, tier 8, tier 7, and we are at tier 6. So it's coming in at number 5. Now this list again was kind of easy. This one was a bit more tricky at number 5, but the rest of the 4 was very easy for me. But number 5, I have gone with the Cromwell B. Now, I actually played a few different tanks to get this. Like, one tank I played because I said, right, this is my favourite, this is my top 5. And then I thought, what about this tank? So I started playing another tank, and then I looked, oh my God, the Cromwell B. I cannot leave the Cromwell B out. It's British, the gun depression is amazing, it's got a lot of history for me, it's a fantastic tank, and that is why I've gone with it with my number 5. Moving on to tank number 4. And I've gone with the Hellcat. Very, very good tier 6 tank. Honestly, the speed is brilliant. The DPM is brilliant, the gun is brilliant, the armor is not so brilliant, but you know, you get used to that. Now, anyone that plays this tank actually like a tank destroyer, honestly, go look in the mirror. You're playing it freaking wrong. Take a long, hard look at yourself because you are playing this tank wrong. I normally play it just like a normal medium tank, like a normal medium or normal light tank, but I just don't normally go as far forward. So if I do go with my medium tanks, I kind of let them go first, and then I sit behind them with my amazing DPM. And again, the speed is incredible. You're a very, very fast tank, although you do have to be careful, as I've said with the armor, like you've got none. You're not going to bounce anything. If you're in hold down, actually, you may get the odd bounce from a lower tier tank on your turret. As long as you're only showing parts, like a little bit of your turret, you may actually get a few bounces on that turret, if you're lucky. But you've got to be very, very lucky to do so. But the Hellcat, I think, is absolutely brilliant. I love the Hellcat. And it's definitely a worthy top 4 favourite tank of mine in tier 6. Moving on to tank number 3. Now, tank number 3, I've gone for the Cryos. Yes, oh my God, what a tank this was when it was first released. Honestly, when we see this tank in the Battle Pass and we played it, we were honestly like, what are you doing, Wargame? It's basically the Panzer IV, but you know, it's just amazing. It really it is just OP. It is OP. Honestly, it's very, very OP. And but you know, why not? I love the tank. I think it is absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I enjoy playing it. It really is a fun tank to play. Now, the thing about the tank is it's got a little bit of speed, not as fast as the original. The DPM is absolutely crazy. The armor profile as well. The armor profile is really good on this tank. Of course, if you just sit still and allow people to shoot you if you're in the open, then yeah, of course, you're not going to bounce so much. But I mean, if you are kind of hiding the lower plate, just like we did there, we managed to get 610 block damage, and we've done that within a second. Very easy. Now, I wish it was a little bit quicker, but if it was quicker, then of course it would be completely OP. No one really speaks about the Cryos anymore because, again, it's been around for a while. People have kind of learnt how to deal with it, and it's not as special as it once was. But I still find the tank very fun to play. And again, you can bounce almost anything that comes your way. This Panther here, yeah, you're not penning me, and get back to the garage. And you can pick up damage very easily and very quickly. I mean, this game here, what we on? Let's just fast forward it. We've got 770 block damage, and we almost finished on 3,000. And we've done that without losing a single hit point. So, yeah, the Cryos, I absolutely love it. And it's definitely worthy in my top 5. Moving on to tank number 2. Now, we've gone with the Agent, the VK2801, but in my opinion, an upgraded VK, an old VK, the old VK21, the German light tank. It used to be insane. Then Wargaming kind of nerfed it, they kind of, changed it a bit, and then it weren't really anything too special. However, they then released the Agent in the Battle Pass, and just like the Cryos, it was like, wow, what an absolute tank this is. And this could easily be my favorite tank. I enjoy playing it. I really do enjoy playing it. I don't really play tier 6, but if I did ever want to play tier 6, this is the tank that I would go for. Now, that Panther IV S opposite there, that actually missed out. That was one of the tanks that I was playing because I think it is a fantastic tank, but I went for the Cromwell over that tank because, I'm British, the gun depression, and also the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought was up there as well, which I did play, but overall I went with the Cromwell B, but both tanks are definitely worthy mentioned. And the Agent, again, amazing tank. It really is. And if it wasn't for a certain tank, this could easily be my number 1. So let's get to it. Everyone should really, we're at tier 6. It's not a KV2. We're at tier 6. I'm British. You should guess what the next tank is. My number 1, and I had to put it there. It had to be my number 1. It's the TOG. Of course it's the TOG. There could be no other tank. Everyone should have a TOG. Everyone should own a TOG. And if it was up to me, honestly, I'm not just saying this, but if this was up to me and I was Wargaming and I was the boss of Wargaming Blitz, I would be giving everybody a TOG for Christmas. Honest, everybody deserves a TOG. Everybody should be playing the TOG because it is amazing. It really is. It's a meme. People have fun, and it's literally just a meme. And it's not just a meme, because if you play it correctly, it's actually a good tank. Wargaming gave it a little bit of armor quite a few years ago, and that made the tank, Yes, it's got no speed, and it would be nice for a little bit more speed. I get that, but the hit points on this thing, look at that guy in front. He's the same tier as me, and he's got, 1,000? I've got 1,600. 1,600 hit points. If you play this tank as part of a platoon, you've got 3,200 hit points. And if you focus the same tank, you've actually got really good DPM as well. So not only has it got a tiny bit of armor, not really, but it has never-ending hit points, and also it has very good DPM. And the fact no one can circle you because the turret traverse is really quick as well. It's almost impossible to circle a TOG. The fact that I've seen this in real life as well, it is at Tank Fest. You can go to the CAF, the restaurant area at Tank Fest at the Bovington Tank Museum, and it is there. So you could actually see like a real life, how big this tank actually is in real life. But I couldn't go for any other tank. It had to be the TOG for my favorite tier 6 in Blitz. Let me know if any of my 5 match any of your 5 in tier 6, or if it doesn't, what is your favorite tank in tier 6? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.